Welcome back to another install/review of a product. Today I'm going to be setting up my Diode Dynamic rock lights. These are in the white diffused lens, and I'm going to be using the angled mounts to put this on my Prinsu rack and use as camp lights. So let's go ahead and open up the box, take a look at the quality of the rock light, and then go ahead and assemble them on the mounts. So as you can see, these are the diffused lenses. They are actually a lot smaller than what I had actually expected. Now that's not a bad thing because they are going on my Prinsu rack. I don't want them to stick out very far. As you can see, they're kind of the perfect size as far as I'm concerned. And I'll go ahead and throw a screenshot on the screen right now to show you the brightness of it. I just wired it up really quickly to a 12-volt battery that I had laying around. It's hard to tell in that screenshot the different power levels, but these do come in two power levels: a low power, which I believe uses 5 watts, and a high power 10 watt output as well. So clear lens. Now, in order to remove these lenses, if you don't get a red, green, blue, W, whatever, which they do offer, they have a RGBW pack as well, which can be controlled with a Bluetooth controller or an app. It's super easy. You just depress these tabs here on all 4 corners and slide this lens off, and you can easily replace it. Funny enough that when I got these before shooting this video, all of these lenses were on upside down, so I went ahead and took them off and switched them around to be showing the diode symbol in the correct position, just for, you know, my OCD and the aesthetics of the video. So super easy and quick connectors here. I did connect them, like I said, and they were super tight. So once you connect them, it's kind of a pain to unconnect them, which is kind of ideal, especially if you're putting these somewhere that's going to be outside and exposed to the elements. So let's go ahead and mount these to the mounts. And I'm not going to show every mount that I'm doing this with. You can get tubular style mounts for, let's say, your side-by-side. They come with magnetic mounts. You can get these angled mounts, which I'll show here in a second. So let's go ahead and put one of these on the angled mounts and get the rest of them all set up and ready for install. So these are 2 of the mounts that I got. This is the angled mount with mounting hardware. As you can see from my application, obviously because it's going on the rack, it's going to be perfect. It's going to shoot the light down and not directly straight out. But it does have a magnet mount as well. So if you guys want to just attach this to the frame of your vehicle and not have to worry about it, you could do so. Personally, I probably would do it only if you're not really looking to fly through the mud and off-road. I feel like these could probably be removed fairly easily, but it's nice to see that there's an option there. They also have, like I said, a tube mount, and they give you plenty of zip ties in the bags as well. So in order to assemble this, you basically just take out your rock light. You're going to feed the wire through like so. And it's going to snap into place. Now, before doing this, I've missed a step already. Before doing this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this lens. Inside here, there's a center screw, and it secures it to this side of the mount. And then there's additional screws. I went out and bought my own hardware. The screws they provide are self-tapping screws, but I went out and bought nuts and bolts instead because, like I said, it's being mounted to the rack. So I will go ahead and jump to me putting the rock light in here and securing it in place. You pull out this rubber center tab here, and your bolt goes through there, and it mounts with a nut in the back side here. Like I said, Diode has a video. They do a very good job of explaining how these install, so I would recommend go watching that. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. So there you go. There's a washer, a bolt in this side, and then the nut on this side. and you can still access to change out these lights if you need to, or these lenses if you need to. Better not put that on upside down. Yeah, so there you go. Super quick and easy. Like I said, it makes switching on the fly relatively smooth as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of these mounted to these rubber plates. Okay, so all of the rock lights are mounted on their angled mounts. I guess the next part of this video, you'll see where I've mounted them to, how I've run the wire down into the engine bay. It's basically just going to follow my Diode Dynamics, my Stage Series combo, 42-inch light bar, down the side of the pillar on the windshield and into the engine bay. And I think, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to run the high power or low power yet. I may just do low power because they will be primarily used as a camp light. But we'll see when we go to wire into the switch panel. So I hope to see you guys in the next part if you're sticking around. So this is how I have them installed on the Prinsu rack. You can see that they stick up a little bit, but not too crazy. And I've got them just snugged up to the side rail here, as you can see. And I've done that on all four. I have some wire management that I need to do. My plan is basically to put all of this wiring for these rock lights that I've turned into camp lights into a wire loom. Right now they're just tucked under there, but I'm going to draw a hole, drill a hole in this with a rubber seal. That way when the solar panel aren't out on the roof, the ends can just get kind of shoved in this box here. And these camp lights are wired up to the battery that I have back here. And yeah, so I can finally finish this review. Let's go ahead and get somewhere nice and dark. Okay guys, so these are the Diode Dynamics Stage Series rock lights in diffused white. This is on the high power setting. And as you can see, it throws light everywhere. So I'm gonna walk out into the blackness and show you what the campsite looks like with them lit up on the high power mode. These Stage Series rock lights are a perfect alternative to some of the other camp lights that are out on the market. The amounts that you can buy for them make them versatile in any condition. Keep an eye out later on for a updated video on these lights that shows off the red lens, and in addition to that, I'm going to be doing aerial shots of high output and low output, so that way you can get an idea of how much area is really covered by these lights once they're on. I hope you enjoyed this install and initial review of the Stage Series rock lights from Diode Dynamics. Again, keep an eye out for that updated video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and follow button.